highlighted about the problems and the rehabilitation program, but you haven't, I think, told us how this mammoth task is financed.
Okay.
Because Maiti Nepal looks like it's doing so many things. It must be costing millions of rupees. How are you funding it?
Okay. First and foremost, I would like, thank you so much for your question. We started with 2 rooms, as I told you, and we were first supported by UNICEF for 1 year. And that 1 year, and the next year, they said, now these children can go back to with their parents, and you have to bring new children. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Because to bring the child into the society, it took me so long, 1 whole year. And if I send them back again to the society, then again, next year I bring back the same children. So I said, I do not need your support. So we are not taking any UN support and INGO support. When we started working in 1998, there was a big global news, I think, about Prince Charles visiting us, and everybody came to know about it. And then one gentleman from Germany, Dr. Kiel, he has a foundation called Sonja Kiel Foundation. That is a foundation which is basically in his daughter's name, who died in a cycle accident. He supports our 90% of our funding. But due to the recession just now, he is also not well, and our funding is also in crisis. And then again, I told you, we had individual people. We had like Anderson, Ferguson there, he supported us. And then we had some groups in London also who supported us. Peter also was there who supported us. It was individual people. There was Gerin and Corinne from Germany. Now they've formed an organization called Bono. They are supporting us still. And then we have our support group in America called Friends of Maiti Nepal. It's in Boston. And then we have in Spain called Suryaday, who supports us. And then we have in Japan an organization of our own called Laliguras Maiti in Japan. So these are the organization who gives us individual support. We need a lot of money because only in Kathmandu we've got more than 500 children. In the 29 district we have many to support. And we are also, like, as he asked us, we have to do microcredit loans also we have to give. And then we have to start our funding account from the day when she gets menstruation. Because the pad also costs money. Because people do not look at these kind of costs. They only talk about big money. There are small money also which cost money. So we have got different support groups, individual people, they are supporting us. But this year, I think we got funding from US State Department called the GT Fund. Isn't it, John? It is GT Fund. So we've got that, and it's not a huge money, it's a small money, but we have to do a lot of work.
Sarah Parker from John Walsh University. How do you work with the police to train the police? Because, like you said in India, it's so important to have the police on board, because otherwise you're just fighting the tide of girls coming back, and you have to stop, obviously, as much as possible.
It was very easy for us to work with the police in Nepal also. For 2 continuous years, we worked with police in Nepal. They came themselves to work with us. And it's a must in Nepal, in the curriculum of the police department and the civil servants, that they have to come to Maiti Nepal during their training period. So now we have stopped to work with the police because they were not cooperative in our work with the Nepal police. But just recently, 1 month ago, the Deputy Inspector General of the Police came over to us, and they want to work with us again. So they want, I think they are changing their idea. And now your question about India is, it was very difficult for me. When you want to get something, you have to also, play tricks, I think. So what we did was, we wasted money. We spent some money, but we gained a lot. What we did was, it's not the police officers who work with us daily. It's the small police who work with us daily. So what we did was, we have a support, as I said, we have an office in Mumbai. We found out some police people from different brothel areas, and we brought them in a plane to Kathmandu. It's a holy place for them, is to visit Pashupatinath, and they buy, give them a nice tour of Nepal, Kathmandu, and we give them some gifts, Chinese gifts, and then now they have become very supportive to us after getting a nice tour of Nepal.
All of us Spencer Shrestha. You talked about some advocacy in front of the government. It's been reported in various news places that Tamil especially is becoming known as the new Bangkok of Asia. I just wondered how Maiti Nepal is challenging that and how you're advocating against the government to try and stop that happening.
3 years ago, we formed a committee with police, with CDO, with Women and Child Welfare Ministry, and the massage, cabin restaurant and dance restaurant owners, and we tried to work with them, and we did 1 year. We had a project of 1 year. We did the 1 year project, and now we have been able to motivate 350 girls, and they have started an organization called Vishwas Nepal. It's an organization of girls who are working in the cabin and dance restaurant and Doli restaurant and massage parlor, and they are, and then we have started a creche for them also, because they used to leave their children at night and lock them up and go for work, but now we've started a creche, and in the creche they leave the girls, and the girls who do not want to go and work in the massage and dance parlors are given work in the creche to look after the children. And this Vishwas Nepal, they are advocating about their rights to the girls, how to fight with the owner. And what we are doing, how we are advocating is, we are constantly having meeting with the government and with NGOs, and government is trying to do, because if you are not, like you said, Bangkok, right? It's like becoming like Bangkok. It is like becoming like Bangkok, but again, the dance restaurants and cabin restaurants are owned by the police personals and the political leaders. So it's difficult for us to intervene also. But when we get the messages from this organization called Vishwas Nepal, when the children want to get rescued, then we tell the police, and police are doing. You cannot put all the people in the same basket. Some policemen are very, they feel about this issue, and they are rescuing the girls and supporting us also.
Just a suggestion. Is it possible to do, and it sounds a bit kind of wrong, but to do a guide for dance bars which are legal, which are, because again, I've just come back from Nepal, and my husband had one night with them in Tamil, and he was harassed just as a tourist walking through Tamil. He found it quite oppressive. But there are people who in Nepal, Nepali men, visitors to Nepal. It's Visit Nepal 2011. If you could have one where they guarantee that the girls are all over a certain age, because it's legal, and that there's no extra, even massage parlours, that there's no extra services. So you almost need to promote the ones which are doing a good job, if you have to do a good job, for people. So maybe some sort of,
I think